Welcome back mga ka-solar. It's another day today. Today is June 2002. At sa ngayong video mga ka-solar, let's talk about paralleling and series connection of your solar panel. So, in this video, I will explain to you kung ano bang maganda o dapat na pangit o hindi pangit o maganda para sa solar connection mo. Which is much more better. Connecting solar panels in parallel or connecting solar panels in series. So yan ang ating pag-aralan sa ngayon mga solar. And let's make it so basic so we can have a so basic idea for you. So here we go mga solar. So before tayo mag-umpisa sa ating topic ngayon ay allow me to introduce first ano ba itong series and parallel connection. So, bago ang lahat, mag-umpisa muna tayo sa isang series connection. Series connection ng isang solar panel. So, meron tayong dalawang solar panel, i-connect natin into series. So, sa series connection mga ka-solar, just connect the positive terminal of your solar panel to your negative terminal of the other solar panel. And then, you will have the positive and negative of the both panels. So, sa connection na ito mga ka-solar, no? Because you are connecting this your positive to your negative and negative to your positive side of your panel, you are increasing the voltage of its solar panels doon sa iyong output terminal. So, considering meron tayong dalawang 18 volts, the sum of those voltage is around 36 volts. While yung amperahe, which is the rate ng kuryente na dumadalo sa iyong solar panel is the same at the output terminal. So, meron tayo ditong 36 volts and 5 amperes of current. By the way, yung 5 amperes is the rate of current. Kumbaga, ito yung volume ng tubig na dumadaan sa isang tubo mga solar. That is the same as in a conductor with an ampere rating of electricity. So, ito naman ang isang parallel connection. Let's go to the parallel connection. Just simply mga ka-solar, sa parallel connection, just connect all the positive terminal to your positive terminal ng both of your panels. And then, all negative terminals of your other solar panels. So, in this equation, the voltage generated to your solar panel 1 and 2 is equal to the output voltage of your terminals ng dalawang solar panels. So, considering meron kang 18 volts bawat panel, yung output mo dyan is actually 18 volts. 18 volts pa rin. While the current is adding. So, the current is increased if you are connected in parallel. So, we have 5 and 5 amperes for each panel. That is equal to 10 ampere for your parallel connection. So, in total, sa iyong parallel connection, mga solar, meron tayong 18 volts and 10 ampere that was harvested to your solar panel. So, which is better, mga solar? Ano bang mas maganda sa connection na ito? Series or parallel? So, that is our main question. So, alin ba talaga ang mas maganda sa connection na ito? So, here we go mga ka-solar. For series connection kanina, according to our calculations, nakuha tayo ng 36 volts and 5 amperes. At saka sa parallel connection naman, we also have the same output voltage for its solar panels, which is 18 volts and 5 amperes. 10 amperes. 10 amperes. So, you're increasing the ampere rating to the output terminal. So, by the power formula, we have voltage times current. So, we will compute for the power generated for each panel according to its connection, kung series siya or parallel. So, we have for series connection, 36 times 5 volts is equals to 180 watts. So, this is the total power output of your two solar panels. While for parallel, 18 volts times 10 is equal to 180 watts. Well, actually mga ka-solar, for series and parallel connection, we also have the same power generated for its solar panels. So, parehos lang naman pala mga ka-solar yung output power nila. So, which is better ngayon? So, actually mga ka-solar, we both have then found out na meron lang silang the same output power. So, sa ngayon, ano ba ang mas maganda? So, here we go mga ka-solar. I will explain it further. So, for series connection and parallel connection, this is only magkakaroon na ng malaking diferensya depending on your solar charge controller. So, example here, we have MPPT series connection needs a series connection because yung sa MPPT mo na solar charge controller requires a higher voltage requirement, which is kailangan mong ma-achieve to have that maximum power tracking, peak tracking. So you need series connection. And then for PWM, kailangan mong i-parallel because this is not requiring a higher voltage. So sa mga PWM controllers, just requires a little bit higher lang yung charging requirements mo to your battery voltage. So low voltage charging lang mga ka-solar sa PWM, especially dun sa batteries mo. If you are using 12 volts, just parallel all. If you are 24 volts, maybe you can series two of them. So, a little bit higher lang sa battery system voltage ng iyong solar panel ang requirement to charge your battery. So, sa ganito, another question is, for series connection and for parallel connection, which is more advantageous mga ka-solar? So, sa series connection, meron tayong pros, which is, it has a low voltage drop. So, low voltage drop siya mga ka-solar because higher voltage yung na-generate ng yung solar panel. And then, ang kailangan mo because since na maliit yung ampere rating ng yung solar panel, kailangan mo ng smaller size of wire. While sa parallel is, meron siyang high voltage drop and kailangan mo din ng larger size of wire na serve as your conductor from your solar panel to your solar charge controller. So, larger size of wire means a lot more expensive. Pero mas cheaper ang mga PWM controllers, mga ka-solar. So, here again is the another pros and cons between these two connection. So, sa series connection, mga ka-solar, for that series connection, sa MPPTs, is this connection generates more efficient in converting your solar panel because MPPTs converts your higher voltage into more wattage to your battery. So the more efficient, the more higher voltage, the more efficient is your system. While sa PWM naman ka-solar is medyo mababa yung cost ng bawat controller. So practically, you need to connect it in parallel. Mga ka-solar ang ating sagot pa sa ating tanong. So, series and parallel connection para sa ating mga solar panels is slightly more the same. When it comes to power. So, mag-adjust lang tayo if parallel connected ba o series because of the requirement na yung MPPT and PWM solar charge controllers. So, for much efficient na application para sa yung solar charge controllers, most of our controllers na hybrid MPPT and yung mga large scale na solar panels, no, solar charge controllers is really using sa mga series connection. Even some pumps, yung mga heavy equipment na drive via solar. So most of them are really using a series connection. So depending on the requirement ng solar charge controller mo is the best way kung anong connection na kailangan ng iyong system. So, from PWM, it's really good para sa mga starters and for beginners because it's much cheaper and kaya mong even gawin yung dapat mong gawin. And this is more practical for PWM kung meron kang mixed solar panels. So I will include it in the next video for mixing your solar charge controllers and solar panels. So yan lang ang ating masasagot sa ngayon mga solar. So medyo maaraw ngayon. And then next video, I see you soon. See you soon. Thank you.